Hey guys, so once again we have supercells approaching our area, and this time one of them is tornado warned. So I do not have my radio or my radar device out here, and I didn't bring those out here so that I wouldn't have to grab everything with me to the basement and bring it outside if a tornado warning was issued. So instead, if a tornado warning is issued, I'm gonna go inside, bring the camera with me, I'm gonna go inside and bring the camera with me and set that up so it faces out the window to record the storm from the basement, and then I will go inside. And then I will go to the basement with my phone, and I'm gonna leave the camera up here. I'm not gonna leave it outside. That's because there's no way it can be a violent tornado. There's no debris ball. So and I don't think there is a tornado actually. So there's this mesoscale discussion that says that a supercell storm has developed across southeastern PA, that is, this afternoon within a favorably sheared and unstable environment. There's an outflow. If this storm can maintain its intensity, it will carry a risk for all three severe hazards. So that tornado warning that's currently just west of Norristown is set to expire at 5:30, and it does look like the supercell is weakening a bit. So I don't think we'll get any new tornado warning here. But there is also, I think, another supercell to our north. But yeah, I'm not sure about this right now. Oh, we have a severe thunderstorm warning here. What? Yeah, so my area is in this, and it does say there is a possible tornado. So that is a supercell that's going to be heading directly for my area. And it looks like if it does produce a tornado, that tornado might also go right over, like either just north of us or right over our heads. So, yeah, the supercell near Norristown is weakening, it looks like. So I think like if it does produce a tornado, it'll pass to the south of us anyway. So we don't have to worry about that. But then there is another supercell west of Doylestown that is moving east as well. And where the RFD is, if it does hit, it would likely hit us. And that was just issued, it looks like. Yeah, so we're right on the lower edge of the warning. And the lower edge of the warning That's where the RFD is. I'm talking about the severe thunderstorm warning polygon. The RFD is on the bottom of that polygon, and we're on the bottom of the polygon. So that means that if there's a tornado, it might go right over us. And actually, like, my house is just barely outside the warning. But if that does produce a tornado, and that warning is until 6 p.m., there is a tornado possible from that supercell. And also like, in this case, and I think, like, again, we also have, like, another supercell developing right to our north. We might be able to see it rotating. Especially, like, if it doesn't quite hit us, it'll pass just to the north. But we might be able to see, like, rotation stuff. And maybe I was wrong about the Norristown supercell weakening. There might be, like... Well, I mean, I'm sure, like... Hold up. Nah, I guess I was wrong. But I don't think... If there is a tornado, I don't think it's going to be here. So, yeah. If you can look at the sky, it already looks like maybe a wall cloud or something, but that is not a wall cloud. That is just like a thunderstorm right to our north. That is... I think... Is it rotating? I don't think so. No, it's not rotating. Oh boy. This is honestly, like, really making me nervous here. Well, hold on, my dad's calling me. Hello? Yeah. That's a severe thunderstorm warning. Yes. Alright. Oh, sorry about that. My dad said he saw a warning. I was telling him that's a severe thunderstorm warning, not a tornado warning. Well, not at least not yet. Not a tornado warning. There could be one pretty soon. There's also a severe thunderstorm warning in Philadelphia. And there's actually three supercells now, it looks like. There's one that's heading right for us. There's one near Norristown that's gonna go right south of us. And there's, looks like another one just near Westchester. And that one, I don't think it's a full supercell yet, but I think it's starting to develop. So even if we don't get any tornado warnings here, we might be able to see both supercells. Again, once again, we're having a northern supercell and a southern supercell. I'm still not gonna go. I'm honestly thinking about it. But I really don't think I should try to go inside and grab more stuff and bring it outside. Because again, there still is the potential that a tornado warning will be issued for my area. And if that is the case, then I will obviously have to go inside and go to the basement. Now these storms aren't very fast moving, they aren't fast moving supercells, so I will have more time to get to shelter before they come. If you guys want to see what they look like, I'll just show you with my phone. This is what they look like. Let's see if I can try to show you there. So you can tell they're all discrete. I was thinking there would be like this is like a multi-cell cluster. And this basically is a multi-cell cluster. The only difference is that these cells are supercells. And I didn't think there would be full-on supercells today. But there are. And there is an outflow associated with these storms, it seems like. Yeah, so there's a little bit breezy right now, but there's like not like damaging winds right now. It's just heavy rain. And this heavy rain, there's a lot of lightning to our west. And as you know, supercells produce a lot of lightning. But we're still waiting on the actual storms to arrive. So it's kind of crazy how because I've dealt with all kinds of storms. I don't think we've had like a supercell here. At least not one that I saw. At least not one that I saw since like February 2023. February 21st, 2023, if you remember that tornado that hit New Jersey that day. And that was an extremely rare thing, to have a supercell producing a tornado in February. So the tornado warning for Norristown should expire. Alright, yes, it says the tornado threat has diminished and the tornado threat has diminished and the tornado warning has been cancelled. However, large hail and damaging winds remain likely, and a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for the area. Okay, so I think we're clear. I might consider grabbing my camera equipment. I mean, like my radio and my radar device, which is my tablet. So I can't tell, but it almost looks like another supercell that is developing right there, just to our north. But obviously, like, I can't tell if it were to be rotating or not, because it's, like, obviously, you see there's a lot of rain there. So we're just gonna wait on these storms. Alright, momentarily. It looks like the hook is expanding on the Doylestown supercell. And this is kind of concerning me because that could signify that a tornado might develop there. And if it does, the tornado warning is gonna be issued for us. So maybe it's a good thing that I didn't bring any more stuff out here. The weather is unpredictable, and you never know, like, truly what will happen. This is what that storm to the north looks like. So that supercell to the south of us earlier today, that produced a lot of lightning, but none of the lightning really reached my area that much. And these other supercells, these are also not super lightning rich. They are producing lightning, of course, but they aren't like super rich in lightning. The reason why the supercell and tornado threat is here, and why it was centered here, we're having 2 rounds of supercells, this time with them potentially tornadic, is due to, like, I don't know if I already talked about this, but it was due to, like, stronger atmospheric flow, stronger shear, and stuff like that. My dog's out here. I don't want them out here. I don't want them out here if there's a tornado threat. There's still only a 2% tornado risk, but I kind of wish they had a 5%. Oh my god. Is that what I think it is? Okay, no, it's not. That's not. I was like, I saw a polygon. I was like, oh my god, is that a tornado warning? No, it's not a tornado warning. It's just like part of that severe thunderstorm warning has expired. It does still say tornado possible. So, real quick, I am going to go upstairs and I'm just going to look at the radar. I'll be right back. And if there's a tornado warning, I'll come right back down here and grab the camera. Alright, so I've checked the radar, and there is rotation in that supercell that's coming towards us for the severe thunderstorm warning that we're under. But it looks like the main rotation will actually go right to our north. But close enough that we'll be able to see it. And if it doesn't go right to our north, then we'll be able to see, I want to at least be able to see the rotation. It looks like it might start to shift south, which is another thing like that is again, this could be pretty bad. I mean, the HRRR model, it was showing a supercell threat here, so I kind of expected this to happen if the storm cells would form. I'm just hoping we don't miss out. I don't know. Of course I don't want to literally have a tornado hit our house, but I do want to see a good storm. There is a mesocyclone. So the severe thunderstorm warning is until 6 p.m. And currently it's 5:41 p.m. So guys, I think I'm going to start a new video.